Today we are talking about a topic which has been discussed multiple times, but the reality still remains a mystery. If you are an Indian, and especially if you are Hindu by religion, you must have definitely heard or seen an Aghori Baba. Now disclaimer, I am speaking about Aghori Babas and not about any occult practices or astro tellers. So as per the medical science, these Aghori Babas keep themselves alive for 100-200 years. They are believed to be the biggest worshippers of Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva. And they are so unique that they feed on the human skull and even drink water in the same. They yawn with the dead bodies and they are Narbakshi, which means they feed on the bodies of other human beings, not alive but dead. Well, I'm pretty sure you never knew all of these facts before, and let me assure you that there are much more mind-blowing facts awaiting you in this particular video. But on a serious note, if these people are these extraordinary, then is there any truth or reality behind them? Or are all of these just random stories? So let's break the mystery in this particular video. Well, to understand the same, let's rewind back to the 17th century. A very strange incident happened in Europe. The Egyptian mummies kept in the museum were getting stolen, and the thieves would sell them to common people in exchange of money. But because of high price, not everyone could afford them. So people from royal family would actually purchase them. Well, the question here is why? Why would someone invest so much of money only to get a dead body? Well, the answer was given to us by the medical science, where it was proven that these people would crush the skull of these mummies and mix it in their food and water because this would give them relief from headaches. Also, people use human fats, blood and bones to invent medicines to stop nose bleeding, and this was also used to stop inflammation, and technically that means they were Narbakshi. So a dead human body has got a lot of medicinal benefits, and that might be the probable reason why this practice started. But before that, let's understand from where did Aghorism begin. So according to Google, the first Aghori Baba was Baba Kinaram, who founded Aghorism from a religious book, Avadhuta Gita, and installed the Aghori rituals for the first time ever. And it all started from there. But if you try understanding their book Avadhuta Gita, we come to know that it was written by Lord Dattatreya, who is considered to be a symbol of highest yogi. And there are two important values which the book gives us. Number one, self-realization, and number two, samarasya. And these two are extreme topics, and we will discuss that in some other video. So coming back to Aghoris, these people do not live in cities or in villages, but these people are found in high altitude mountains, dense forest, or maybe near a cemetery. And in case if you have seen them in cities or in villages, you would have seen them begging. But hey, wait a minute. Few minutes ago I told you that these people are Narbakshi. Then why do they beg? Well, the answer is quite simple. These people feed on human bodies, but if they don't get it, they sustain themselves by begging. These people are extremely disciplined, and therefore they won't themselves kill or hunt any animal or humans, and it is clearly stated in their holy book that they love peace. Well, eating dead bodies might sound a bit weird, as it may lead to a lot of diseases. And many say that humans cannot eat other humans. Well, I am going to prove this fact wrong by giving you another example. Back in 1972, a plane carrying 45 passengers got crashed in the Indus mountain. And as you might know, the temperature at Indus mountain is close to 0 degrees Celsius or maybe negative. Well, 8 of them passed away as soon as the plane crashed, and few of them died because of severe cold. Well, the location where the plane crashed was almost 11,000 feet above, and the headquarters weren't able to track the exact location. The government somehow managed to find them after 72 days. And guess what? Out of 45 passengers, 16 were still alive. And when they were asked how they managed to keep themselves alive for so long without food and water, they admitted that to sustain themselves, they had to feed on the dead bodies of their co-passengers. Well, this was obvious because humans are red meat animals, and if the meat isn't fried or roasted properly, it might lead to digestion and other health issues. And eating the people of the same breed has been a part of our evolution. Neanderthals, one of our closest relatives, were also Narbakshis. But as the evolution progressed, we understood the importance of unity and sustaining an ecosystem. Proteins are available in our body in plenty, and if fried up properly, it becomes bioavailable. Our skin has 10,000 calories and the skeleton has 25,000 calories. And just like a chicken leg piece, our thighs has 13,000 calories and the fatty area under our skin has got 50,000 calories. So humans are nutritionally quite dense. So considering all these factors, a human being can easily keep himself alive for 1 month because the average human requires 2500 calories to sustain himself. So it is possible that Aghoris go for this type of one-time investment food before going for meditation, and this gives them the strength to sustain themselves for a month. Our body has got omega-3 fatty acids, and if it is applied on inflammation, it reduces. Omega-3 fatty acids also reduces the blood pressure, which helps to preserve the energy in our body, and this also reduces the risk of heart disease. So those were some crazy scientific facts, but the history still remains unknown. So what is the psychology behind Aghorism, and what does the religious book teach them that they separate themselves away from the materialistic world? Well, as I told you earlier, their book teaches them samarisya, which means to look at everything in the world with the same eye, without any injustice. So in this manner, a food donated to an Aghori or that which he got from a garbage box are the same. For them, a living body and a dead body are again the same. They never consider anything as big or small. And the second value which they are taught is self-realization, which means understanding yourself to the core. Because if you lack self-understanding, then you are the most dangerous person of the world. Because your thinking and your behavior depends a lot on the external world. After watching a movie or a web series, you start behaving the same way in which the main character of the movie was behaving. And that's why self-understanding is important. What is good and what is bad. And if you're not able to find goodness in yourself, then how will you find goodness in others? Very interesting philosophy, right? But are Aghoris taught all of this together? No. Firstly, they are taught to work on their breath work. And that's when they detach themselves away from the world. Well, your breath is the only thing that stays with you from your birth to your death. Even when you're happy, scared or doing any physical activity, it stays with you forever. Aghoris are thought that the whole world might leave your hand at some point or the other, but your breath will never ever leave you. And when they understand this fact, they detach themselves from the world. And owing to all these values, Aghoris are peace-loving. That was the science and psychology behind Aghorism. After studying about them, I have realized that there are various ways to attain self-consciousness. The end goal of the entire human race is the same, but the routes are different. And maybe that's the reason why so many practices, beliefs and religions exist. Just like how multiple rivers lead to one mighty ocean, there are different ways by which you living a normal life can attain self-consciousness. And that's possible by yoga and meditation. And if you want to reach the highest form of self-consciousness, try to find the goodness and the badness hidden within yourself and practice the art of self-control to replace the good with the evil. And also try finding the goodness in others. And as they say, where your focus goes, your energy flows. And as rightly said by Swami Vivekananda, talk to yourself at least once in a day or you might miss meeting an excellent person in this world.